Coming up next, girls high school basketball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Welcome to girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20. Rob Polinsky here with you alongside Joe Bach as we have the Bedford Bearcats against the Lorain Lady Titans. For the Lady Titans, it's their home opener this afternoon. They have a record of 2-0, having beaten Vermilion and North Olmsted on the road, and it's the first time for the Lorain ladies to play here at Lorain High School. Jump is won by Bedford. Elena Smith with the basketball for the Bearcats. They have the green uniforms, and the Lorain Titans are in white. Lob it inside. Now back out around the perimeter. Taylor Johnson Matthews with it. Back up to Elena Smith. They work it around the perimeter. Rachel Matthews gets it out to Indy Lyman. That's Indy Lyman wearing number 5. Elena Smith, number 3. Indy Lyman in the lane, threw it up, missed it. And a rebound, Nae Bohannon for Lorain. Bohannon racing into the forecourt. Nae Bohannon lays it up, no good, and she's fouled. Starting lineup for the Titans, you have Nae Bohannon on the floor. Also Ashley Heisel, Deanna Jones on the floor for the Titans today, alongside Amani Thomas. And again, Nae Bohannon at the line for 2. Nae is a 5'4" senior. Bohannon's free throw up. It is short, no good. No score, just underway from Lorain High School. Girls varsity basketball. The Titans and the Bedford Bearcats. Bohannon, second toss. That one's good. Her first point, game's first point. Lorain leads 1-0. Steal by Micaiah Herman, who is the 5th starter. Herman gets it back from Heisel. Herman with a jumper on the right wing. It's no good. Offensive rebound, Thomas. Back out to Heisel for 3. That's off the rim, no good. And the rebound is hauled in by Elena Smith of Bedford. Her pass ahead to Indy Lyman. Back to Smith. And you see Lorain go into their 2-3 zone defense. In the corner for 3. That's an air ball long by Taylor Johnson Matthews. And Micaiah Herman runs down the rebound for Lorain. Titans up 1-0. Here early going. First quarter, I should say. 6.5 minutes remaining in the quarter. On the right wing with the basketball, Deanna Thomas. Get it around the perimeter. Bohannon out to Herman. Now just inside the 3-point line with the jumper missing is Deanna Jones. And clearing the rebound is Alexandria Hunter. Alexandria Hunter all the way to the basket. She lays it up and in. Bedford on the board, and they lead 2-1. So Hunter with her first points, and it's 2-1. Bedford with the lead. They're going to trap, and there's a steal by Hunter. Bedford in the green and Lorain in white. Titans come in with a record of 2-0 to their home opener. Both members of the Lake Erie League. This is the first game in league play. Cross court with the ball, Rachel Matthews. She'll let a 3 fly. That's off the rim, no good. And Micaiah Herman will get the rebound for the Titans. Herman's going to go all the way to the basket, lay it up and in. Nice job, Micaiah Herman. She had a clear path to the basket. Check out this replay. And she lays it up and lays it in. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. As you see the scoreboard, Titans lead 3-2. Bearcats beat the trap. Alexandria Hunter misses the shot. Running down that offensive rebound is Alana Smith. Right wing open 15-footer in and out, around the rim and out by Taylor Johnson Matthews. And here comes Nae Bohannon for Lorain. Bohannon gets around Smith, lays it up, in, and a foul. Bohannon with good speed there. She's got 3. She'll look for 4 at the line. Check out the replay. She gets by Rachel Matthews. There's the foul and the continuation with the basket. 5:03 to go first quarter. Titans lead at 5-2. And we'll see if Nae Bohannon can complete the 3-point play. Checking in to the Bedford lineup, number 2 right there at the top of the lane, Zion Fuso, a 5'6" freshman. And coming in for the first time for the Lady Titans, we have Nicole Ortiz, a 5'8" senior. Nicole wears number 12. Bohannon, line right, trying to complete a three-point play. And she does. Bohannon with 4. Titans lead 6-2, early going, first quarter. Into the forecourt, Indy Lyman. Lyman up top for Rachel Matthews. Back to Lyman on the left wing. She'll dump it into Alexandria Hunter, and Hunter was fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. You see Mark Feldman there talking to his young ladies, head coach of the Titans, giving instructions. Mark, always very active on the bench, stands up, always giving instruction. Alexandria Hunter misses the free throw. You can see Mark over there telling young ladies, box out on this rebound. So Hunter, a 6-foot senior, will try to make 1 out of 2 free throws. She does. She has 3 points. And it's 6-3. The Lorain lead is 3. Heisel with the basketball, gets it to Nicole Ortiz. Cross-court pass for young lady missing that shot was Deanna Jones. Rebound Bohannon, she'll dump it inside, and the shot off the glass is up and in by Amani Thomas. So Amani Thomas with her first 2 off the nice assist from Nate Bohannon. Again, you can see that highlight right there. And the Titans now lead it by a score of 8-3. They get the steal. Ortiz with the basketball. Ortiz left side. She'll get it back, top of the key. She'll launch a 3. She'll bank it in. Nicole Ortiz from downtown. And it's 11-3. Another look at it. Nicole wide open, top of the key. Let it fly, and a perfect bank. Hunter into the front court. Dumps it in, and the shot goes up by Taylor Johnson. Matthews no good. And Ortiz will bring it ahead for Lorain. She'll lob it Nate Bohannon. A baseline 8-footer is an air ball long. And the Bearcats will get the rebound. Quickly, they'll push it into the front court. On the drive, putting that up, no good, was Fusel, the freshman. Ashley Heisel and the Titans hustling on offense. Now she wants to hand it off to Nate Bohannon. Nate looks to Coach Feldman, and they'll get the offensive play call. Nice cut to the basket by Heisel, but she had her shot blocked out of bounds by Hunter. And you see there on the clock, 3:12 to go in this first quarter. Titans lead it 11-3. Heisel backs up. She'll launch a 3. She'll hit it. 2 threes for the Titans in this quarter. And they have their biggest lead at 14-3. There's a steal. Bohannon with a pass. And now it's going to be stolen right back by the Bearcats. Taylor Johnson Matthews with it. Gets it to Fusel for 3. She'll miss that short. And it's out of bounds with 2:42 to go in the first quarter. Timeout on the floor. Titans lead it 14-3. You take a look at the teams in their huddle. There's Coach Feldman with his assistant coaches and the young ladies. Good start for the Titans. And now we'll look over at the Bedford sideline. As you see them with Coach Aaron Bauer, assistant coach Dan Chambers, and the rest of the Lady Bearcats. They trail 14-3. Let you know that Lorain City Schools Television, WLCS TV 20 Spectrum Cable, 1025 on your cable. Check out Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook for all your entertainment and informational needs. You can follow us on Twitter at LCS_TV 20. The YouTube station, look up Lorain Schools TV 20 and like Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook for a chance to win great prizes. Coming off the timeout, Titan basketball. Heisel into the front court, double teamed at half court, got to get rid of it. Does so to Nate Bohannon. Jumper in the corner, Deanna Thomas misses that. And the rebound is hauled in by Alexandria Hunter for Bedford. She'll get it ahead to Alana Smith. Smith dumped it into Hunter. Nice unselfish pass, but missing the shot. That time was Taylor Johnson Matthews, who was wide open. Had a beautiful pass from Hunter, but the Bearcats couldn't finish. Well, you can't get a better looking shot than that. Thomas has her pass deflected, gets it back, gets it out to Bohannon. Bohannon will pull it out and set up the offense. Right side, that's Ashley Heisel. They get it back for Bohannon. Bohannon on the dribble drive, put it up, no, but she's fouled. Nay Bohannon, when she goes to the basket, does such a good job for the Titans. A minute 47 to go in the quarter. You see the Titans lead it 14-3, and that foul was prior to the free throws. So Micaiah Herman, who checks in, will inbound. Titans looking to run the play. They get the inbound. The shot goes up. It is short. Missing that was Amani Thomas. Out of bounds. It'll stay Titan basketball. Micaiah Herman to inbound. Defending her is Taylor Johnson-Matthews. They get it to Nay Bohannon. Titans up 14-3, late stages of the first quarter. Ortiz gets it to Herman. Back out to Ortiz for a three. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Now Ivy hustling over to get that loose ball in the corner. Good to see Big Al here. Inbounding the basketball, Indy Lyman for Bedford. Now Al Ivy goes and assumes his position after that hard work he just did. In the corner is Alana Smith. Smith will pass ahead. The pass over by Fusel, the shot up and in. Zion Fusel, her first 2 points of the game, and it's 14-5. She's the first Bearcat to score whose name isn't Alexandria Hunter. Nicole Ortiz on the three-point line. Needs to find a teammate. Cross court for Heisel. She'll dribble into the lane, dump it inside to Amani Thomas, who tried to save it from going out of bounds, but she cannot do so. Turnover, give it back to Bedford. Substitution for Lorain. Mackenzie Barraclough into the game. In the corner, Taylor Johnson-Matthews. And the pass is stolen by Heisel. Heisel with the basketball. Heisel behind the back with a dribble. Pass for Barraclough, too far off her hands, out of bounds. There you see 27.7 on the clock in the first quarter. Titans out in top 14-5. Bearcat basketball, under 30 seconds to play in the quarter. They trail 14-5. Alana Smith's pass is intercepted by Amani Thomas. Cross court pass to Heisel. Step back jumper is good. Heisel with 5. Titans lead 16-5. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books, our score. Lorain 16, Bedford 5. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Ohio State is saving lives every day.
This is Ohio State.
We're the economic engine of the state. A major employer.
Over 60,000 students. We're on the forefront of cancer research. An educational core of Ohio.
Impacting tens of thousands daily.
Our alumni organization is nearly 500,000 worldwide.
This is Ohio State.
This is Ohio State.
Ohio State.
This is the Ohio State University.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, "No thanks, not my thing."
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Start of the second quarter, girls varsity basketball. Alongside Joe Bach, I'm Rob Polinsky. The Titans lead it by a score of 16-5 after 1. Alexandria Hunter goes to the basket, misses it, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Micaiah Herman, Ashley Heisel, Nay Bohannon, three of the young ladies that are starting this second quarter, along with Mackenzie Barraclough. Here's Herman inside, and the fifth Titan is Deanna Jones, number 21, to begin the second quarter. Into the game, Demon Whitted for Bedford. She has the basketball. Goes cross court to the freshman Fusel. Back to Whitted. Whitted, another freshman. So the Bearcats with a couple of freshman young ladies out there on the floor right now. Jumper in the corner. Missing that is Taylor Johnson Matthews. And Micaiah Herman comes out of there for Lorain. Titans have the white uniforms, Bedford in the road green. Heisel with the basketball. Titans up 16-5. An 11-point lead after one quarter. On the right side, Mackenzie Barraclough. Back out to Ashley Heisel. Second quarter just underway. Right side, that's Heisel. Heisel with the elbow. She'll step back. Gets it to Deanna Thomas. She had it poked out of bounds by Taylor Johnson Matthews. Boy, she is another freshman. So this Bedford team, very, very young. 6:37 to go on the clock. You see it right there. Titans up 16-5. Heisel leads them with 5. Bohannon has 4. There's the inbound to Herman. She gets the shot up, but it's no good, and they'll quickly get it to Fusel, the freshman. Nice bounce pass. She'll get it over to her teammate, Demon Whitted. She lays it in. She has her first 2 off the nice assist from Zion Fusel. That makes it 16-7, Lorain. Nay Bohannon, double teamed in the front court, picks up her dribble, in trouble, and she gets pushed, but they're going to say it's out of bounds to Bedford. Thought that might be a foul, but it's not. It's going to be out of bounds to the Bearcats. Up next for Lorain, they're going to take on Cleveland Heights at home on Wednesday, December 12th. We'll have that one for you on WLCS TV 20. Whitted fighting for the basketball alongside Heisel, and the Lorain Titans take a timeout. So timeout on the floor, early stages second quarter, as the Titans lead it by a score of 16-7. Scoring so far, Heisel has 5, Bohannon with 4, Ortiz with 3, Thomas with 2, and Herman with 2. That's the 16 points for Lorain. The 7 points from Bedford, Alexandria Hunter with 3, Zion Fusel with 2, Denham Whitted has 2. So that's the scoring for you to this part of the game. We're at beautiful Lorain High School. You see how well lit this gym is. Titans across the way on the bleachers that aren't pulled out for the girls' games. Of course, they use those for the boys' games when you have bigger crowds, but it's kind of neat to see the Titans across the, they have it written there, but just a really nice facility here at Lorain. Matt Kende, one of the 3 officials today, hands the ball over. Into the ball game is Nia Smith for Lorain. They're going to pass it ahead to Mackenzie Barraclough. Barraclough with a 2-on-1 tries the wraparound bounce pass, but it is kicked. It'll be Lorain possession with 5:47 to go in the first half. Heisel gets it back. Open 3. She'll take it, and she'll make it. Heisel with her second 3-ball of the half. And the Titan lead is 19-7. Their biggest of the first half. Bearcats beat the press into the forecourt. Taylor Johnson Matthews. And on the drive, missing the shot was Hunter. And Mackenzie Barraclough comes out of there, hands it off to Nia Smith. Smith with a bounce pass for Micaiah Herman. Herman's going to put it up. That's too long. And they fight for the rebound, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Just 3 fouls on Bedford. You see there on the board, only 1 on Lorain. So it's been a fast-moving, well-played first half as far as no fouls being called. And Matt Kende wanted to check with the scores table on something. Matt satisfied with their answer, so we're going to go back to action. Pressure by the Titans. They've been this full court press the entire game, and it's hurt Bedford from time to time. And right there's a steal. Micaiah Herman gets the steal in the backcourt. Herman to Mackenzie Barraclough, and that's out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Joe Bach, I don't know if you know this, but December 8th, when this game is being played today, this is the 38th anniversary of the shooting death, of the premature death tragedy of former Beatle John Lennon. John Lennon was killed 38 years ago today, December 8th, 1980. So every December 8th, always think about that. Three-pointer by Fusel. It's up around the rim a couple of times, no good. And the rebound is hauled in by Deanna Jones. Jones will push it ahead to Smith. Smith puts it up, no, but she's fouled. So I think everybody ought to listen to a Beatles record or two today. 4:26 to go in the half. Titans lead at 19-7. And Nia Smith looking for her first points at the line. She's a 5'4" junior guard. Matt Kende, the official, will give her the ball. Smith's free throw is no good. Checking into the ball game for Bedford, number 1, 5'6" senior Rachel Matthews. She started, has not scored yet. Smith again, that's in and out, no good. And the rebound is Rachel Matthews, who just checked back in. Again, Bedford's in green, Lorain on defense in white. Alana Smith to Alexandria Hunter, double team, forced it up and got it to go. Nice job by Hunter. Alexandria Hunter with 5. In the backcourt, double teamed, out of bounds. It went off of a Titan Ashley Heisel turnover. Give it back to Bedford. So Bedford kind of turns it on Lorain. Lorain has been pressing Bedford most of the game. But right there, the Bearcats are able to create the turnover. In the corner. They get it up top. A 3-ball is up, and that is off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Alexandria Hunter. She gets tied up with Deanna Jones. And the alternating possession arrow, I believe, will give it to Lorain. Does do that. Micaiah Herman to inbound. Herman looking. He's going to throw it up top. And the Bearcats with the interception. Alana Smith steals it. So Bedford's pressure starting to bother the Titans. Fusel for 3. Off the rim, no good. Hunter got the rebound. Back up and in. Alexandria Hunter has 7. She leads her team in points. Micaiah Herman all the way. Micaiah Herman put it up. Yes. Got it over Alexandria Hunter. 21-11 Titans. Herman with 4. Driving to the basket, laying it up, missing that shot was Alana Smith. And here come the Titans. And it's Ashley Heisel quickly. Heisel on the run. The lefty threw it up at the rim, no good. Bedford will clear the rebound, but Nate Bohannon going for the steal. We're going to get a jump ball, says Matt Kende. 3:02 to go in the half. Titans lead at 21-11. Bedford set to inbound. But first a substitution. DeShayla Jackson, 5'5" junior, into the game for the first time. In the corner. We're going to get it up top now to Zion Fusel. Fusel cross court with her pass for Rachel Matthews. On the drive in the lane, putting it up, no good was Fusel. And Mackenzie Barraclough gets the rebound. The 5'8" junior gets tied up. Alternating possession will go to Lorain. You see the scoreboard there, 2:38 to go in the half. Titans lead at 21-11. They'll get it ahead to Nay Bohannon. Bohannon with her pass intercepted by Hunter. Hunter's been a force down low, both defensively and on offense for Bedford, but Lorain with the much better of it, leading by 10. They get it into Hunter. Hunter in the lane, put it up, no good. Rebound, Micaiah Herman for Lorain. And a wide open jumper for Herman on the left side, missed it. It will go out of bounds, and Bedford will get possession with 2:07 to go in this first half. Rachel Matthews going to inbound, but first a substitution. Herman comes out. Coming back in for Lorain is going to be Amani Thomas. Brooklyn Ferguson is into the ball game for Lorain, number 4, 5'5" freshman Brooklyn Ferguson. Fusel at the other end drives and scores. She has 4, and it's 21-13. Bedford's cut the lead to 8, under 2 minutes to go in the half. Pressure in the backcourt and going for the steal, knocking it out of bounds is Taylor Johnson Matthews. Inbounds to Nay Bohannon. Bohannon looking over to Coach Feldman. Ashley Heisel with the basketball. Heisel at the foul line, back outside to Bohannon, whips it down low to Barraclough, back out to Heisel, fakes the 3, drives in, nice pass to Barraclough, shot blocked out of bounds by Hunter. Boy, a nice entry pass, but Hunter in the back end of that defensively blocked that shot. Now Nay Bohannon shouting instructions as she gets set to inbound. Nay looking, bounce pass that Hunter steals away. Alexandria Hunter's playing a good first half for Bedford and fouled in the backcourt on Brooklyn Ferguson, only her first and just the team's second. So Bedford to inbound. Neither team close to going to the bonus. Late stage of the second quarter, Lorain leads 21-13. Get the pass ahead to Rachel Matthews. And the shot goes up, it's no good. Hunter with the offensive rebound, can't get a shot off. Fusel had it, but it's stolen away by Ashley Heisel. Heisel behind the back with a dribble. Heisel into the forecourt. Pass for Brooklyn Ferguson. Right back to Heisel. Got it to Barraclough in the lane. Missed the short shot. And on the rebound, it's stolen away by Brooklyn Ferguson. Missed it. And the rebound is Fusel for Bedford. She'll quickly get it into the front court. Drives to the basket, put it up, couldn't get it to drop. Return is up, no good by DeShayla Jackson. And Brooklyn Ferguson, the freshman from Lorain, comes out of there. She'll hand it off to Heisel. Heisel running the point. Heisel to the drive, put it up, too strong. She was fouled though. She's going to shoot a couple of free throws with 25.3 seconds remaining in the first half. Ashley Heisel at the line. She has 8 points today. Heisel bends the knees, line right, put it right there. You see her swish it in. The 5-foot sophomore makes it 22-13. Titans with the lead with just 25.3 to go in the first half. Micaiah Herman back in for Lorain. Alexandria Hunter tying her shoe. It's kind of an important thing. Heisel line right, trying to make both of them. She does. She has 10 points to lead all scorers. And it's 23-13 Titans. Inbounding will be Rachel Matthews. Cross court, Taylor Johnson Matthews gets it ahead to Alana Smith. Smith into the front court. Smith gets it back, her team down 10. Cross court for Johnson Matthews. Second or first half winding down. Smith with it. Smith into the lane, put up the shot, no good. Rebound, it's going to go out of bounds. And that'll do it for the first half. Our halftime score, it's Lorain at 23, Bedford 13. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools television.
In an instant, life can change. Hi, I'm veteran J.R. Martinez. If you've been hurt or disabled due to your service, the last thing you need to do is hurry up and wait for a VA claims decision. Make sure you file an electronic, fully developed claim, or e-claim, for disability compensation on e-benefits. It's the fastest and easiest way to get a claims decision. Learn more at ebenefits.va.gov. E-claims and e-benefits, online VA claims made simple.
Our little superhero looks pretty happy.
Yes, he does. I've been teaching him that eating healthy will make him grow up strong. It's so important that we both encourage him to eat healthy and exercise regularly, and that we live that way in front of him. You know, it's never too early to start.
I wish I'd eaten healthier when I was his age.
Yeah, maybe if you had, you would have developed some special powers also.
92% of kids and teens have a poor diet, but you can change that. Teach your kids the importance of healthy eating in a language they can understand.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
The Warriors to Work program makes it possible for wounded warriors and their families to build new lives together.
When my dad left, I was like this big, but now I'm like this big. My dad got a master's degree in human resources.
Thanks to Warriors to Work that my dad has a terrific job.
The Wounded Warrior Project helps him by, giving him another start.
Now that my dad's home, I get a lot more hugs.
I'm really proud of him.
Find out more about Wounded Warrior Project at findwwp.org. Welcome home, the brave.
Start of the second half, Bedford with the basketball. They trailed 23-13. Lorain led after one, 16-5. Bedford would outscore Lorain 8-7 in the second quarter to shave the 11-point lead down to 10. 23-13, and it's Bedford basketball. They get it into Hunter. Hunter with the shot, it's no good, and Heisel will clear the rebound. Or Herman, Heisel also out there to start the second half. Nabel Hannon, Micaiah Herman, and Deanna Jones, along with the Monty Thomas, the original starting five out there for Lorain. Bedford defensively. Nabel Hannon will get it inside. Bearcats are on defense. Heisel with it out there. Rachel Matthews, Indy Lyman. Also on the floor, Alexandria Hunter, Alana Smith, and the fifth young lady is Taylor Johnson Matthews. Each team with their original starting fives on the floor to begin the second half of action. Heisel has made 2 threes. She'll step back, take that jumper off the rim, no good. Nabel Hannon had the rebound, lost it on the way up, and she's fouled. Heisel led the Titans in scoring in the first half with 10. Bohannon had 4, Ortiz with 3, Thomas with 2, Herman with 4. The other side of it, Bedford, Fusel with 4, Whitted with 2, and leading the way for them was Hunter with 7. Bohannon at the line for 2. Free throw is good. Nay Bohannon tonight with 5. Lorain leads 24-13. Bohannon again. That one around rim and it went in. Nay with 6. She and Heisel have combined for 16 points And there's a steal, drive to the basket, missing but being fouled is Deanna Jones, a 5'9" sophomore forward. So Deanna Jones will go line left. She wears number 21, looking for her first points of the night. Matt Kende gives her the ball, and Deanna Jones at the line put it up, and it's off the rim twice, no good. See if Deanna Jones can make 1 out of 2 here. She misses both, but an offensive rebound. The pass for Bohannon, trying to save it from going out of bounds. And it's going to go off of Bedford. 6:42 to go in the third. You see the scoreboard there. Titans lead 25-13. Bohannon with the basketball, calls out the play. Titans up by 12. Bohannon will drive, and she is going to be, nope, that's not a foul. He's just out of bounds off the Titans. It'll be Bedford basketball. Nice defense by Bedford to create that turnover. And it's going to be Rachel Matthews to inbound. Does so to Alana Smith. In the backcourt, back to Matthews across the timeline. They whip it ahead, get it to Hunter. Hunter finishing, but can't make it. And the rebound is Micaiah Herman for Lorain. But Bedford had that well designed. They broke the press, and yet they could not finish that easy layup by Hunter. And those are the kind you've got to make if you're Bedford. You're down by 12. You get an opportunity to score, and they weren't able to put it in. Lorain now. Coach Feldman telling the young ladies what he wants. Heisel with it in between the circles. Gets a screen from Bohannon. Hands it off to Deanna Jones. Jones at the foul line. Back out to Bohannon. Lorain being a little patient here. And why not? 12-point lead, third quarter. Bohannon's going to drive. She tries a wraparound pass. Shot goes up by Micaiah Herman. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Deanna Thomas back up off the rim. No good. And the rebound comes down to Alexandria Hunter. And it's Deanna Jones. I'm sorry. I got Deanna Jones and Amani Thomas. Tried to combine them, but it's Deanna Jones who missed that. In the forecourt, Rachel Matthews with it for Bedford. She'll hand it off to Smith. Back out to Rachel Matthews, the senior. Left wing three ball off the rim, no good. And Bohannon's going to get that rebound off the hands of Amani Thomas. Bohannon had everybody lays it in. She's got 8. Lorain with their biggest lead at 14, 27-13. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Bohannon as she tried to block Alana Smith. 4:44 to go into third. Titans up 27-13. Inbounding will be Rachel Matthews in front of the Bedford bench. Across the way from us. I'm Rob Polinsky alongside Joe Bach. Glad you can join us for girls varsity basketball. In the corner, open three. And missing that is an air ball long by Indy Lyman. Hunter gets the rebound. Pass back outside to Lyman, and that time she'll make it. Indy Lyman with her first 2 points of the night. 27-15. Bearcats trail by 12. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Lyman as she tried to get a steal from Micaiah Herman. Inbounding will be Micaiah Herman. To Ashley Heisel, the sophomore guard. Back out to Herman. They are classmates, both sophomores. Bohannon, one of the senior leaders on this team. Cross court with the pass. Deanna Jones. Jones inside around Hunter. Missed it. Nice defense by Hunter. And the jump ball on that rebound. 3:59 to go in the first half. Officials discussing things here. And it's going to be Bedford basketball. So the Bearcats to inbound. In the backcourt, Rachel Matthews double teamed. They beat the press. They get it ahead to Alana Smith. Smith dumped it inside for Hunter. She missed it. And we're going to get a whistle. With 3:44 to go in the third quarter. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. So as they take this timeout on the floor, we can let you know that Lorain City Schools Television, WLCS TV 20, Spectrum Cable, channel 1025. You can like Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook to win great prizes. Check out Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook for all your entertainment and informational needs. Follow us on Twitter at LCS_TV 20. And the YouTube station, of course, is Lorain Schools TV 20. You take a look at this nice-sized crowd here for the home opener, girls basketball, varsity girls basketball home opener as the Titans come in with a record of 2-0. First league game as they entertain Bedford. The Titans with wins earlier this year at Vermillion on November 28th, and they defeated North Olmsted in overtime on December 3rd. Both teams break the huddle, and they will come out to continue play. And they're going to get it to Bohannon. Bohannon beats the press. Bohannon lays it up and in. Nay Bohannon with 10. She and Ashley Heisel each lead with 10 points apiece. And into the forecourt is Alana Smith. Smith for Alexandria Hunter. It's in the lane, and putting it up and in is going to be Taylor Johnson Matthews. (29-17), Lorain by a dozen. Bohannon in the lane, put it up, no good. And Bedford with the clear. They'll quickly get it to Johnson Matthews. 2-on-1, got it to Indy Lyman, right back to Johnson Matthews, turns around, put it up and in. Matthews with 4 off that nifty pass from Indy Lyman. And Bedford has cut the lead to 10. Micaiah Herman into the front court. Herman in between the circles. Herman double team, got to get rid of it. And we're going to get a holding foul on the Bearcats. .248 to go in the third. Lorain leading at 29-19. The Titans have led throughout. And Mackenzie Barraclough checking back in for Lorain, the 5'8" junior. She is going to replace Deanna Jones. Nay Bohannon. You get a whistle and a jump ball. And we have a technical foul on Micaiah Herman for Lorain, and Coach Feldman has a few words for her. And so we're going to get a couple of free throws for one of the Bearcats. And they are going to select Alana Smith, a senior, to shoot the free throws. She is yet to score. Smith's free throw, no good. Smith again makes that one her first point of the night. And it'll be Bedford ball. Matt Kende again going over to the scorer's table. Clear up some confusion that's going on over there. I think we're all set at the scorer's table. Matt Kende with a quick conversation with Pam Jackson. And it'll be Indy Lyman to inbound to Alana Smith as Bedford has it offensively. Man-to-man defense. I'm sorry, 2-3 zone defense for Lorain. Up top, a long three ball is up, and that is in. Making that is Zion Fusel with that three. She's got 7. And with 2:15 to go in the third quarter, Bedford trying to climb back into it. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. And timeout here in the third quarter. You see a look at the Bedford team with their coaches. Again, head coach Aaron Bauer, assistant coach Dan Chambers. Mark Feldman, the head coach of the Lorain Titans in his 8th season. Now we'll take a look at the Lorain huddle during this timeout. He is assisted by Onyx Lopez, Emmanuel Pedraza, and Jeremiah Leva. These are the assistant coaches for Coach Feldman this year. Late stages of the third quarter. Titans on top. (29-23). Titans by 6. Matt Kende, one of our 3 officials today, ready to give this ball to the Bearcats to begin play. Hands it off. Shot goes up on the inbound, and an easy basket off that inbounds. Taylor Johnson Matthews. She has 6 points, and they're all in the third quarter. Steal, and she'll put up another shot. Got it, but they're going to call a double dribble, so take that basket away and give the ball back to Lorain. But Bedford's within 4 at 29-25. Inbound Micaiah Herman. Lorain has been hurt by this Bedford press. And Nate Bohannon trying to get it ahead to Herman, does so. She has it knocked out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Coming back in, Denham Whitted. Wears number 25, the freshman. Had 2 points for the Bearcats in the first half. Titans to inbound. Ashley Heisel with the basketball, gets it across midcourt. Heisel, edge of the center circle. She'll hand it off to Nicole Ortiz. Titans by 4. Ortiz tries to pass, gets it knocked away, got it back. Again, she'll try to get it to Barraclough. Barraclough right back to Ortiz. Ortiz takes a 3. It's off the iron, no. And the rebound went off the hands of Heisel, but first we've got a foul on the Bearcats. So it'll be Lorain to inbound. Heisel gets it in. Now she'll get it back from Bohannon. She'll launch a long one. She'll miss it. Rebound comes out to Johnson Matthews of Bedford. Taylor Johnson Matthews put it up, no good. Barraclough battles for the rebound, but it's going to come out to the Bearcats. And taking the jumper in and out, no good, was Fusel. Offensive rebound is up. And in. I'm sorry, they're going to take that away. An offensive foul. Going over the back, so no basket. 29-25, 106 to go, third quarter. Get it up top. With the basketball, Nate Bohannon had it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain. Nate Bohannon retying her right shoe. She gets the ball, and she'll inbound it. Barraclough has it. Bohannon gets knocked down. She gets back up. Out to Ashley Heisel. Coach Feldman says, run the offense. Left side, Barraclough in the corner. And we get it back up to Bohannon. Bohannon nowhere to go. Can't get off a shot, can't drive. Nice defense by Bedford. Nicole Ortiz, beautiful backdoor pass for Ashley Heisel, but she couldn't keep control. It goes out of bounds to Bedford, but Titans had a great idea right there. Nicole Ortiz with a beautiful bounce pass to Heisel on that backdoor bounce pass, but couldn't maintain possession. And it'll go back to Bedford. And they get it across the timeline into the front court. A lob for Johnson Matthews. Gets the shot over Ortiz. Nice defense, Nicole Ortiz. Shot no good. We get a jump ball. And it'll be Lorain possession with just 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. In the backcourt, Herman, less than 20 to go in the quarter. Titans lead by 4. Get it ahead to Bohannon. Titans try to finish the quarter strong to Nicole Ortiz. Put it up off the rim a couple of times and went in. Ortiz with 5. Titans lead 31-25. And coming the other way, Bedford blocked by Ortiz on the shot from Smith out of bounds. Here's the replay of Bohannon's pass to Ortiz, and Nicole off the rim a couple of times and went in. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Our score, Lorain 31, Bedford 25. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20.
Hey Luda, got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really worried. One of my friends is living on the street.
I know someone who can help.
Who?
1-800-RUNAWAY.org. They help kids having a rough time at home, in school, or on the street. You can do a live chat on their site. They will help get her to safety.
Thanks, Ludacris.
Trust the National Runaway Switchboard. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
I began in 3rd grade, 8 years old, and I was able to learn the chest compressions and the breaths, and I absolutely believe that anyone out in the public can easily learn. We got a page for an unresponsive 2-month-old, and when I got the first glimpse of the 2-month-old, he was blue. We didn't even get to go inside. I just jumped in the back and we started CPR, continuing CPR, and you were able to see the color start to come back, and then we were able to actually get his heart rate back. It was a pretty moving part in the story that we were able to save a 2-month-old's life. My community is why.
Start of the fourth quarter, Bedford outscored Lorain 12-8. They cut a 10-point deficit down to 6. It's 31-25 Lorain as we begin the fourth quarter. Bedford with the basketball. They're wearing the green uniforms. Lorain in white. Rob Polinsky here with Bob Schlembaker from Lorain High School girls varsity basketball. The home opener for the Titans. And we're going to have a foul on Lorain as going to the basket was Alexandria Hunter. Hunter and Fusel lead Bedford with 7 points apiece. Heisel and Bohannon lead Lorain with 10 points apiece. And we're going to get a couple of free throws for Alexandria Hunter. She's a 6-foot senior. Free throw up and in. Hunter with 8. Lorain 2-0 on the season. They defeated Vermilion and North Olmsted, both non-conference games, both on the road. This is not only the home opener, but it's the league opener in Lake Erie League play, and Hunter with 9. And it's 31-27 Lorain. Heisel for Barraclough. Barraclough puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Micaiah Herman back up around the rim, no good, but she's fouled. Bohannon, Ortiz, Heisel, Herman, and Barraclough are the 5 on the floor for Lorain to begin the fourth quarter. Bedford's going to counter with Rachel Matthews, Zion Fusel, DeShayla Jackson, Taylor Johnson Matthews, and Alexandria Hunter. Micaiah Herman with 4 points. Now she has 5 points. We could be headed for an exciting finish here today. This has been a good one. Second free throw, no good. Offensive rebound, Bohannon put it up, no good. Rebound tapped out to Heisel. And Coach Feldman says, run the offense. Heisel gets it to Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz looking for a pass for Bohannon, but Hunter knocked it away, and she got the steal. Alexandria Hunter with it, looking for a teammate. Hunter with a pass that Bohannon deflected, picked up by Johnson Matthews, and she put it up and in. Taylor Johnson Matthews with 8 points. And it's 32-29 with exactly 7 minutes remaining in this basketball game. Bohannon in the backcourt trying to beat the press. She does. She'll get it to Heisel. Heisel to Ortiz, her back to the basket, back out to Bohannon. Gets a screen from Ortiz. Ortiz with the pick and roll, and she puts it up and in. Nicole Ortiz on a pretty pick and roll. You'll see it here. Sets the pick, rolls to the basket. Bohannon finds her, high off the glass and in. Ortiz with 7. At the other end, the shot goes up, no good. Hunter got a rebound, put it up, no good. Hunter got a rebound, put it up, no good, but she's fouled and she'll go to the line for 2. Alexandria Hunter with 6:19 to go in this game. Her team down by 5, 34-29. Matt Kende letting everybody know there are 2 free throws here. Hunter, no good. Hunter will try to split the pair. Hunter line right. Put it up. That one's no good. Rebound, hauled in. And the shot goes up. No good by Taylor Johnson Matthews. And it's out of bounds to Lorain. Bearcats to inbound. They're going to get it outside. The 3 ball up off the back of the rim. Fuso missed it. And Bohannon will get the rebound for Lorain, and she's fouled in the backcourt. And they're in the 1-and-1. So Bohannon will walk to the line. Bohannon tonight with 10 points. She and Ashley Heisel each with 10. Nicole Ortiz has 7. And Micaiah Herman with 5. One of the Bearcats tying her left shoe. That's the reason for this delay right now. And that is Zion Fuso. Now Bohannon gets the ball, line left. She'll try the front end of a 1-and-1. Free throw is up or the round rim, and it fell off. And a rebound is Rachel Matthews. Pocket pick by Herman, and it's stolen by Heisel. Heisel into the front court. Now they'll pull it back out and reset the offense. Get it inside, and the shot goes up. Deanna Jones missed it. Out of bounds. It will stay with Lorain. Titans basketball. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. So timeout here in the 4th quarter. This one getting a little bit closer. Titans led after 1, 16-5. They led at half, 23-13. Led after 3, 31-25. As you see the Bedford coaches alongside their young ladies as they are up off the bench giving them instructions. Mark Feldman and his staff talking with the young ladies from Lorain. Lorain in white breaking the huddle. Bedford in green, and they leave their huddle. Both teams are back out onto the floor to continue play here in quarter number 4. Inbound to Bohannon. Bohannon put it up. Point blank range. Couldn't get it to drop. Hunter will get the rebound for Bedford. Oh, Lorain had the shot they wanted. Mark Feldman unhappy that they couldn't finish. Into the front court with the basketball is Johnson Matthews. Her pass knocked out of bounds from Alana Smith, but it went off Smith, so it's a turnover. Give the ball to Lorain. Well, inbound. Ashley Heisel has it, gets it across midcourt. Heisel and the Titans on offense. Heisel into the lane. Had her shot blocked by Johnson Matthews, and she comes out of there with the basketball. Lorain gets back defensively. Cross court with the pass. It has it as Fusel. Her pass knocked out of bounds by Heisel. It'll be Bedford basketball. And to inbound will be senior Rachel Matthews. Rachel looking, gets it on the baseline. The jumper goes up. It's a three. It's missed by Alana Smith. Hunter with the rebound, got it up and in. Alexandria Hunter has a game-high 11. And Bohannon on the drive for Lorain. Missed the shot. Rebound Herman, no good. Rebound Micaiah Herman, another rebound for Lorain. Coach Feldman says, pull it back out. Nay Bohannon will take it. And she will oblige Coach with that. And it will be Lorain basketball. Dribbling is Herman. Picks up the dribble, got to get rid of it. Does so to Ashley Heisel. 4.5 minutes to play in the basketball game. Titans up. And a pass for Bohannon. Bohannon with it back outside to Heisel. Bohannon on the drive. Back outside. With it is Ashley Heisel to Nay Bohannon. Lorain being patient here on offense. They're up 32-31. They lead by a point. Bohannon into the lane. Drives, put it up, no good. Hunter with it, and Bedford can take their first lead of the night right here. Bringing the basketball up is Alana Smith. Smith on the three-point line. Smith will lob it into Alexandria Hunter. Hunter inside, no, but she's fouled. 34-31 Titans by 3 with 3:44 to go in the game. So the Titans lead by 3, and Alexandria Hunter will shoot 2. Hunter's free throw in and out. Line right. Hunter missed them both. Offensive rebound though. Johnson Matthews put it up and in. Taylor Johnson Matthews now has 10. And it's 34-33. She got a steal. Dumps it inside. Shot goes up. No good. Johnson Matthews with the rebound. And we get a whistle. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. 3:28 to go in regulation. Lorain 34. Bedford 33. Boy, Lorain led after one 16-5. It looked like they would run away with it. They led by 10 at half, but Bedford with a strong second half outscored the Titans in that third quarter 12-8 to cut the lead to 31-25. And now they've cut it to 1 to 34-33. Mark Feldman giving last second instructions to his team before they break the huddle. And the Bearcats to inbound. They trail by 1. Lob up top with it is Zion Fusel. Left side, 3-ball goes up and in, and Bedford has their first lead. Alana Smith for 3. She's got 4 points in the game. Bearcats lead by 2, and we get a foul in the backcourt on Bedford. And Lorain will walk to the other end of the line, and we're in the bonus. So what a comeback by the Lady Bearcats. They lead by 2. And we'll see if Lorain can answer here. Nate Bohannon, a couple of big free throws here as the Titans trail by 2. Bohannon first to front end of the 1-and-1, missed it. And on the rebound, we get a whistle, and Matt Kende says jump ball. It was Amani Thomas for Lorain battling with Alexandria Hunter of Bedford, and the alternating possession arrow. The basketball goes to Lorain. Ashley Heisel to trigger. Does so. Her inbounds pass is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Titans. Now Heisel will inbound from the side instead of underneath the basket, and actually they're going to have Micaiah Herman do it. Titans on the inbound. They get it to Heisel. Heisel, the sophomore point guard, gets a screen, steps back, takes it. Her shot blocked by Hunter. Out of bounds. It's going to go to Bedford. Bearcats with the ball. They lead by 2. Fourth quarter winding down. Alana Smith is going to throw it ahead. They beat the press. Hunter has it. Hunter's pass is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Well, Bedford beat the press, but Hunter, with her pass, it went out of bounds, so they couldn't take advantage of beating the Lorain press that time. Nicole Ortiz will come back in for Lorain. They're going to inbound to Nate Bohannon. Bohannon double teamed and stolen away from behind. Smith with the steal. Smith's pass. Alexandria Hunter runs it down. Bedford with the ball and a 2-point lead. With it is Whitted. Whitted into the lane, put it up, and she scores. Denham Whitted, a 5'6" freshman, has 4 points. It's a big basket. Bedford leads by 4. 38-34, timeout on the floor with 2:22 to go in regulation. Bedford has come all the way back to lead 38-34. They trailed by 11, 16-5. They trailed in the third quarter, 27-13. And it's a heck of a comeback for the Bedford Lady Bearcats. You take a look at the scores table. Well, that's a who's who in Lorain right there, isn't it? Well, every important person in Lorain other than Bob Schlembaker sitting right there at that scores table right now. .222 to go in the basketball game. Titans trail by 4. Alongside Bob Schlembaker, my name's Rob Polensky. Glad you could join us for girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20. Both teams back out onto the floor here at Lorain High School. Lorain to inbound, they trail by 4. And on the inbound, Heisel to Bohannon, right back to Heisel. Bohannon, they get it across the midcourt line. Dangerous pass, intercepted by Whitted. Whitted's going to drive, put it up, missed the layup, offensive rebound, back up, no good. Oh, Bedford missed 2 great chances. And Lorain got a break right there. Heisel into the front court. Heisel's going to be bumped and fouled by Zion Fusel. Oh, did the Titans get a break there? As Bedford had 2 layups from point-blank range and they missed them. And we're going to get a couple of free throws here from Ashley Heisel. Mackenzie Barraclough going to check back in for Lorain. Heisel needs one of these to make it a one possession game, and she makes it right there. Heisel with a team high 11. Titans within 3. 38-35. Barraclough in, Ortiz out. Heisel again. That one hung on the rim and it fell off, no good. Rebound Johnson Matthews for Bedford. In the backcourt to Alana Smith. Smith dribbling in. And we're going to get a whistle and an offensive foul on the Bearcats. Nate Bohannon took a charge, and that is a big, big call right there because the Titans get it back trailing by 3. Under 2 minutes to go in this basketball game. Although Bob Schlembaker during the last timeout told me he thinks this one's going to overtime. I don't know if Bob knows something that I don't know, but that's what Bob told me during the last timeout. We'll see if he's right. Nate Bohannon get it on the right side to Ashley Heisel for the 3 and the tie, and she hit it. Heisel with a 3 ball. She's got 14, and we are tied at 38. Timeout on the floor. Heisel, a right wing 3 to tie it, and she does it right there. She has made 3 threes tonight, none bigger than that one. As you see Mark Feldman and his team huddled around. We're tied at 38. Girls varsity basketball on Lorain City Schools television. WLCS TV 20, Spectrum Cable, 1025 on your Spectrum Cable. You can check out Lorain City Schools TV 20 on Facebook for all your entertainment and informational needs. Follow us on Twitter at LCS_TV 20. The YouTube station is Lorain Schools TV 20. And finally, you can like Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook and win some great prizes. Taking a look at a couple of our officials there. That's Matt Kende on the left with the basketball. As we're just about set for basketball as both teams come off the benches and back out onto the floor. (38-38). Minute 38 to go in the ball game. Into the forecourt. Hunter put it up. Glass and rim no good. Offensive rebound Johnson Matthews no, but she's fouled before the shot. And they're going to say an offensive foul. Clearing out. Well, Johnson Matthews clears out, and that foul gives it back to Lorain. Amani Thomas is going to check back in for the Titans. Inbound is going to be stolen away. Fusel has it. Put it up, and she scores. Fusel with 9. And the Bearcats go back up on top by 2. Bohannon double teamed to the backcourt, in trouble. Trying to clear ahead. She does so. Gets it to Micaiah Herman. Herman goes to the basket and scores. And we're tied again. Herman with 7. Steal by Ashley Heisel. Heisel around Hunter, laid it up, no good. Rebound, Nate Bohannon, she scores. And the Titans lead by 2 and a foul. Bohannon, you'll see the replay here. There's Heisel trying to get it around Hunter, missed it. Bohannon right there for the rebound, put it up, yes, and she's fouled from behind by Zion Fusel with 51.8 to go. The Titans lead by 2. Lorain City Schools Athletic Director Brian Corey standing over there behind the Titan basket, arms folded, checking out this one. It's been a good one. Titans by 2, 51.8 to go. Nate Bohannon to try to give Lorain a 3-point lead. Bohannon trying to complete a 3-point play. She does. And a timeout on the floor. Titans by 3, 51 seconds to go. It's been a fun basketball game. Lorain trying to get to 3-0 on the year. Trying to win their home opener and win their opening game in Lake Erie League play. Take a look at the Bedford huddle as they listen to their head coach, Aaron Bauer, assistant coach Dan Chambers, JV coach William Robinson. 3 officials talking over things here. Lorain led early, but Bedford has stormed back, and they led by 4 late fourth quarter, but Lorain with an answer of their own, now they lead by 3. Checking in for the Titans is going to be Deanna Jones. Jones will come in for Nia Smith. Now Mark Feldman and Matt Kende having a conversation, evidently not able to check in right now as Jones, so Nia Smith will go back in. And the Bearcats to inbound. Alana Smith with it. Bearcats down by 3. Under a minute to go in regulation. Smith with a pass on the right wing. With the basketball is Indy Lyman. Back up top to Denham Whitted. Bedford down by 3. Lyman inside the three-point line. Drives, puts it up, and scores. It's a 1-point Lorain lead. Inbound, Bohannon gets it to Ashley Heisel. Bedford will need to foul if they can't get a steal. Lorain leads by 1. Heisel with the ball by midcourt. Heisel hands it off to Bohannon. Bohannon on the dribble. Bohannon to Ashley Heisel. Heisel is going to be fouled by Indy Lyman, and she'll go to the line. They're in the double bonus. She'll shoot 2. Titans lead by 1. Heisel with a chance to give Lorain a 3-point lead. First free throw around the rim, and it fell off. Now checking in for Lorain is Deanna Jones, number 21, the 5'9" sophomore. Heisel to try to give Lorain a 2-point lead. She does. She has 15. Titans by 2. Into the front court come the Bearcats. Hunter puts it up off the glass and rim, no good. That would have tied it. Offensive rebound, back up, yes, and a foul. Alana Smith ties it, and a chance to give Bedford the lead. Smith with 6 points, the 5'5" senior. Free throw up, no good. Banged around, comes out to Whitted. She puts it up, no good, and we are going to overtime. We are going to overtime, tied at 44. So Bedford outscores the Titans 19-13 in the fourth quarter. We're going to overtime. We're tied at 44.
I will be coming up on retirement, and the VA benefits will play a very important part in my life.
You may have earned valuable veterans benefits from your military service.
I decided that it was time to go to college and pursue my career.
I was able to buy this house.
Learn more about your eligibility, even how to apply online using e-benefits.
The VA benefits made a real difference in my life.
I wouldn't be where I am today if it hadn't been for my VA benefits.
Don't wait. Apply for your VA benefits today.
Start of overtime, we're tied at 44. And the tip is controlled by Bedford. Bearcats have it. They outscored Lorain 19-13 to send us into overtime. And in the second half, they outscored Lorain 31-21. Baseline right, shot goes up, no good. Alexandria Hunter with the return, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Lorain basketball. Heisel, Bohannon, Herman, Thomas and Jones are the 5 on the floor for Lorain to begin overtime. 3:42 to go in overtime. Bohannon and Heisel play catch in the backcourt. Heisel across the timeline. Heisel with a bounce pass for Ortiz. Ortiz got it to Bohannon. Bohannon with a pass that Hunter knocks away. No scoring so far in the overtime. On the drive to the basket, laying it up and in for Bedford is Alana Smith. She has 8. And Bedford leads 46-44. Bohannon's pass intercepted by Hunter. Hunter stops, cross-court pass, and that is run down by Indy Lyman. Bedford by 2 with the ball. Bearcats have it, looking back to the bench is Indy Lyman for the call. Bearcats lead by 2. A long 3 ball on the left wing is up and in, and they have their biggest lead of the night. Alana Smith fired it up from downtown, and the Bearcats lead by 5 in overtime, and Bohannon's going to be fouled by Indy Lyman, and she'll get a chance to score with no time coming off the clock. But Bedford, with the first 5 points of overtime, lead 49-44. And Nay Bohannon, who has 13 points, will try to add to it right here. 49-44 Bedford overtime. Line left, off the rim, no good. So critical to hit free throws in these overtime situations with the time stopped on the clock, especially with Lorain down 5. Let's see if Nay Bohannon can make 1 out of 2. Bohannon, that one is good. She has 14. And the Bedford lead is 4. Into the forecourt. There's a steal. Nice steal. Good job by Amani Thomas. Gets it to Nay Bohannon. Bohannon with a pass for Heisel that's intercepted by Indy Lyman. Hunter with a long lead pass to Denham Whitted. And Bedford with a ball and a 4-point lead. Got it back to Hunter. Hunter top of the circle. Hunter will hand it off to Taylor Johnson Matthews. By midcourt is Indy Lyman. Picks up her dribble and timeout for Bedford. Bedford wants a timeout because Indy Lyman was very, very close to having a backcourt over and back violation right there. We'll take a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here as the Bearcats lead 49-45. We're in overtime number 1. Alongside Bob Schlumbaker, I'm Rob Polinsky. Both teams huddle up. Each team gets an extra timeout in overtime. They each have 1 timeout remaining. Both teams in the bonus. Lorain in a double bonus should Bedford commit another foul. They have 10 team fouls already. Titans have committed 8, so they would have 1 more foul to give before you get in that double bonus situation for Bedford. But it's 49-45 Bearcats in this well-played girls varsity basketball game today on WLCS TV 20. Glad you could join us for it. Team's just about ready to break their huddles. Bedford up by 4. And inbounding for Bedford is Denham Whitted. Whitted in the backcourt, got it to Alana Smith. Smith had a big 3 earlier in this overtime period. She has 11 points. Gets it to Johnson Matthews. Looking to get rid of it. I would think they'd like to get it inside to Hunter, but we're going to get a whistle and a 3-second call on Alexandria Hunter. Gives the ball back to Lorain. Coach Bauer wants an explanation on that one. Nay Bohannon in the backcourt. Gets it into the front court to Micaiah Herman. Herman on the drive. Herman had her shot partially blocked, but a foul before the shot. A couple of free throws for Micaiah Herman. Lorain trailing by 4. Herman puts it up and in. Micaiah with 8 points. Amani Thomas, Mackenzie Barriclow, the Lorain girls that are in the lane, looking for a miss. Second free throw up, there's the miss. Barriclow tips it, but she tipped it to a Bedford Bearcat, and that's Denham Whitted. Whitted's gonna drive, lay it up, no good. No foul call, and we get a whistle on a traveling violation on Micaiah Herman, who couldn't control it after she got the rebound. So that turnover will give it back to Bedford. Pass up top, knocked away by Bohan, and she fell down and she travels. Being helped up, nice sportsmanship there by Indy Lyman. You saw Indy Lyman, number 5 for Bedford, helping Bohan up off the floor. Both teams have given tremendous efforts here this afternoon in this girls varsity basketball game. Alana Smith with it. Smith is going to be fouled by Ashley Heisel, and it'll be a 1-and-1. And at the line is Alana Smith, 5'5" senior with 11 points today. 10 of her 11 points have come in the fourth quarter or this overtime. She has played very well late. Smith's free throw missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Offensive rebound, Johnson Matthews gets tied up by Amani Thomas. Jump ball, alternating possession, gives it to Lorain. Heisel in the backcourt. Heisel across midcourt. Hands it off to Bohannon. Bohannon with a bounce pass, got it back to Ashley Heisel. Titans down by 4. Under 2 minutes to play in overtime. Heisel a long 3, off the backboard, no good. Rebound, run down in the backcourt by Micaiah Herman of Lorain. They'll keep possession. Heisel gets it. Heisel on the 3-point line. Lorain needs a good look here. They need to have a good offensive possession, and they got to get a better shot than that last one they took. Barriclow gets it out to Micaiah Herman, and Mark Feldman knows it, and he wants a timeout. He'll take the timeout with the Titans down 4. So Lorain is out of timeouts. They're down 3, 49-46. Bedford has 1 timeout remaining. (49-46) Bedford. Again, you take a look at that Lorain bench as they get instructions. Now we'll go to the other side, and there's the Bedford huddle. These two teams have battled for 4 quarters plus this overtime so far, and nothing's been settled yet. Bedford leads 49-46. Janitorial staff here for Lorain, waiting for this one to end so they can do their thing, clean up the gym. Alongside Bob Schlumbaker, I'm Rob Polinsky, and by golly, Bob was right. He told me in the fourth quarter during a timeout, he said, Rob, I think this one's going to overtime, and Bob nailed it. On the inbounds, they get it to Bohannon. Bohannon, cross court, Micaiah Herman. In the corner, Heisel backs up for 3. It's good! Heisel ties it with a 3. She's got 18, and we're tied at 49. Coach Feldman says play defense. Smith with the basketball. Smith into the forecourt. Smith on the drive. Smith to the hole, lays it up and in. Smith's good fourth quarter and overtime continues. Bedford back up by 2. Bohannon, the runner in the lane, banked it in. Bohannon banks it in. And again, we're tied at 51. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor for Bedford. Let's check out the replay here. Look at Bohannon go coast to coast. She lets it fly from the foul line and banked it in to tie the ball game at 51. See the fans here at Lorain having fun as We are tied at 51, late stages of overtime. Lorain 2-0, home opener. They had road wins at Vermilion and at North Olmsted to begin this regular season. Up next after today, they're going to be back at it Wednesday, December 12th, to host Cleveland Heights. And we're going to have that one for you on WLCS TV 20. (51-51). Last minute of overtime. It'll be Bedford basketball following the timeout. Neither team with a timeout remaining. And inbounding will be Indy Lyman. Full court pressure from Lorain. Lyman looks to inbound. Does so, got it to Smith. Smith is going to be bumped, and we're going to get a foul. And it'll be a couple of free throws for Alana Smith. So Smith can give her team the lead here as we're tied at 51. Alana Smith with 13 points. 2 free throws. Free throw up, no good. So we remain tied at 51. Line right. Smith puts it up and in, and Bedford leads by 1. 52-51. Nate Bohannon with the basketball. Nate Bohannon trying to get the win. Nate Bohannon puts it up. No, but she's fouled with 0.7 of a second to go. Bohannon went to the basket hard. She missed it, but she was fouled. And we're going to get 2 free throws for Nate Bohannon. 0.7 of a second remaining. Lorain trails 52-51. 1 free throw ties it, sends us to a second overtime. 2 free throws, Lorain wins. If Nate Bohannon misses them both, of course, Bedford would win. Bohannon for the tie. She's got 16 tonight. The 5'4" senior puts it up and in, and we're tied at 52. .7 of a second left. Nobody with a timeout remaining. Bohannon tied at 52. Line left, put it up and in, and Lorain leads 53-52. On the inbounds, they lob it, stolen, game over. Barraclough with the steal, and the Titans win it in overtime, 53-52 in overtime. And look at the Titans as they come out onto the floor. What an exciting ball game here today. Lorain with a win. They go to 3-0 overall, 1-0 in league play. As you see the final right there, 53-52. Both teams shaking hands. Boy, what a hard-fought game this was. Scoring for the Titans, Heisa with 18, Bohannon with 18, Ortiz with 7, Herman with 8, Thomas had 2. For Bedford, it was Fusa with 9, Alana Smith had 14, Taylor Johnson Matthews with 10, Denham Whitted with 4, Alexandria Hunter with 11. Again, there's your final in overtime. Lorain wins at 53-52. Lorain led after 1, 16-5. It was 23-13 Titans at halftime as they were outscored 8-7 by Bedford in the second quarter. Third quarter, Bedford really started to make their comeback, outscored Lorain 12-6. Lorain led 31-25 after 3. In the fourth quarter, Bedford outscored Lorain 19-13. It was tied at 44, and in overtime, Bedford had the first 5 points of overtime. They led 49-44, but then Lorain would storm back. They would outscore Bedford 9-8 in overtime to win it 53-52 when Nate Bohannon made 2 free throws with 0.7 of a second to go to turn a 1-point deficit into a 1-point win. And what a job by Nate Bohannon, 5'4" senior guard. Pressure packed. She made a basket on a runner at the foul line to tie it. Then Alana Smith made a free throw to give Bedford the lead. On the final possession, Bohannon drove, missed the shot, but she was fouled, and that young lady calmly went up and made 2 free throws to give Lorain this big win here today. So again, Lorain with a win. They're 3-0 overall. They're 1-0 in league play. They're up next. They're going to take on the Cleveland Heights Lady Tigers. That game will be Wednesday, December 12th. It'll be right here at Lorain High School, and we'll have it for you on WLCS TV 20. A lot of people to thank here today. Want to thank Bob Schlembacher, did a great job with the camera work. Appreciate that. Joe Bach, appreciate his help. Of course, Lorain City Schools Athletic Director Brian Corey. And one more time, we want to remind you that our final score today in overtime, it was Lorain 53, Bedford 52. For Bob Schlembacher, this is Rob Polinsky saying, have a good afternoon, everybody. And you've been watching Girls Varsity Basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.